So I got to talk to Dr. Tata about how we use the simulator for research purposes.
I got to talk to him a little bit about what we do here in the lab, share a little bit about why we do what we do, and then kind of talk about some of the things that I do in the lab, as well as some of the things that other students in Dr. Richardson's lab do as well. So it was really enjoyable experience.
Very cool. It's kind of cool to talk about what you're doing in your own lab to somebody who's very important and kind of the world stage.
I'm literally still starstruck. I couldn't speak for a minute there. Today I had the opportunity and the honor of meeting Ratan Tata, the greatest industrialist India has ever known. And I was super excited to meet him. I had the opportunity to actually sit with him on the same table and ask him a few questions. We did get to ask him some questions, both automotive, technological, and also personal. It kind of gave us a good insight as to what his ideologies are and what he expects and what his views are. I always wanted to do a master's degree, but having it being done on a scholarship is such a relief, because this way I can just go to work and contribute to what I want to do. And maybe in the future, I hope I can contribute back to society. That's the way Dr. Tata did. Basically, I spoke about my dream and how that dream came into realization and how that was possible through Tata Trust. And it basically was a jump start to my career, and I was just grateful for where I am, and I conveyed that message to him, so I was thankful about that.
I have never imagined that. Every day I used to think, like, if I got a chance, I should really express my gratitude to Ratan Tata.
Never in a million years did I think I would meet Mr. Ratan Tata himself, but I'm still speechless. Clemson, especially the automotive engineering department, like, they look up to Dr. Tata as an inspiration, because he brought the Tata Group from almost bankruptcy to something, the biggest sector in India. So it's an amazing opportunity, especially in terms of engineering and collaborations. When people talk about Ratan Tata, there's nothing but respect for him. Like, there are lots of industrialists and billionaires in India, but when people talk about Ratan Tata, there's a whole other level of respect. Tata Indica is one of the first cars that my family ever owned, and that's also one of the first cars that Tata ever developed, which is completely Indian. And seeing how big of a hit that is, and seeing the Tata Sumo, which is another car, they're everywhere. And seeing the man behind that and meeting him up close and personal is just incredible.
Him reaching out to students here is just amazing, and it makes such a big difference in our life and our career path.
I know he's certainly a very busy man, and he's got a lot of things on his plate, but it means a lot to us to have him come here and take interest in what we're doing. I hope he felt at home, and I hope he felt like he was welcomed as part of the Clemson family here.